Hey, how everybody doing? My name is Antwan Bynum, and this is my INT project. So basically, I'm gonna tell you what INT is in my own definition. INT to me is basically combining or involving two or more disciplines that are generating information and knowledge that you can use as one that correlates. And so far as my example I would do demonstration of my MMA training workout and how it all correlates to INT as far as the sport itself and how the different arts of martial arts, the different martial art styles can combine to make one form of art, which is called mixed martial arts. So in the beginning, how we basically starts off is, it starts off with my conditioning portion. In my conditioning portion, which discipline I would use in my conditioning portion, we basically know more so my physical education, my workout. I start out, get the jump rope started, get the heart rate going. Boom. And once we get the body working out, the next step will be, I grab the weights, which is the same thing, but also you can use it as physics, which is part of the motion of the human body, kinetic energy, the forces of the punches, with the kicks. So, with that being said, once I move from here, I will move what I did from here, and I'll move this to the bag. So you can follow me to the bag, please. Then we go to the bag. Here, an art I use would be boxing, which will be one of the disciplines that makes up mixed martial arts. So I'm here. So boxing, I will take that aspect, move it to another bag, which I will work in kicks. So your kicks can be Muay Thai, kickboxing. So that makes up another form of a discipline within the martial arts. So we'll go here, step back, different kicks, here, go jab, here. Now, we just box, we kick. I worked out. Everything I'm doing here is through disciplines. Like I said, we got my physical education. I have my physics. Now, I'm about to get in the cage or the ring. Now, another example is angles. And MMA is angles, which would be like math. Math and angles go hand in hand. So, in the end, it's also astronomy because we work with the body. I have to know the body and angles. So basically, I have my science and I have my math. So another discipline within the MMA would be wrestling, whereas then it's grappling. Here, shot here with it, here, we're grappling. So now we have boxing, kicking, wrestling. Then we have what you'll call jiu-jitsu, which is another martial art that combines with MMA. You here, just come here, and you just do different moves and variations of different styles of jiu-jitsu. Now, because these disciplines are so broad, like INT gives us a broad perspective of knowledge, of something to learn. So I done went from boxing to kicking, from my endurance workout to my jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, to a form of Olympic style wrestling. So now with all of that, I'm gonna combine all of that into one, which will make my INT concept will also be what you will call MMA. So because of my endurance, I'm up. I'm throw jab, throw kicks, He checks. He grappling. He grappling. He grappling. He sprawls. He sprawls. Head off. Head off. Comes to me. Here. Battling. From here. Put the head in. Cross. Tap. Taps out. And I win. Taps out. So, this is what a concept of MMA is. We use a variety of workouts, a variety of different practices in martial arts to combine all of that and fit it into a cage to produce one product, and that's mixed martial arts, and that's also to produce champions. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. Because of these different disciplines and understanding what it takes to generate knowledge and see the different other ideas and influences that makes up another discipline. For example, I use science a lot, how science has so many different disciplines of science like biology and physics and chemistry. So therefore, you know, it shows you, it really shows you a basis. So when I say mixed martial arts, it really put people in perspective as in, wow, you do, so you good at this, so you good at that, so you good at this. So my variety and my broad of knowledge within the fighting and the martial arts are very broad. To understand how this class has really changed how I see the world is because, it's like I said, we have so many people around the world with different ideas, different backgrounds, with different mentalities of thinking, but at the same time, if you're looking at it on a bigger scale, we all have similar and the same idea and the same purpose, different perspectives and ways of getting there. And then through this class, they help me understand that because you have foreigners in the class, you have inner city in the class, you have people from rural areas and smaller towns, and we all come together and we put our ideas together and influence that we've learned throughout our life and throughout what we've learned. And from that, we adapt to each other, and we learn and we build knowledge and we gain. Like a topic that changed my life in class would be the Japanese word, what is it? Kuroshi, which is basically meaning is working till you die. That's something I have a problem with because it kind of go hand in hand with what I learned in class that changed my life when we had an online discussion, and you know it was talking about emptiness, and you know emptiness is something inside of someone who not just a sad purpose, but someone you're lacking in something. And you know sometimes from working so hard, you really be empty because you don't have enough to focus on self. So you can have self-emptiness, goal emptiness. You know, being empty is not even more so a bad thing, but more so a way to do more. You know, even though you overwork yourself, you find yourself empty because you're not doing anything for yourself. You feel like everything you're doing is for everything but you. So you're empty inside. But at the same time, you know, you're not working enough, you're empty because you feel like you have somewhere you need to get to. And when I learned that pretty much set me apart from you know, my struggles I've been having within myself, because it's times I feel empty on both perspectives, and that's on the case of, you know, I don't have anything, or I'm a loner, or to the sense of, you know, I feel like what I'm doing it's not fulfilling me. It's not filling me up. It's not quenching my thirst. So, you know, I really enjoyed this whole idea, this whole project, because it really opened my eyes up to how deep we can really get into interdisciplinary studies and its origins on the day-to-day life. Because you know, you really encounter interdisciplinary studies on a day-to-day life through anything. Like I said, psychology, through fighting, because it's mental, from me working out, trying to get my stamina up, from me trying to box, from me trying to kick. You know, every day I really look at my life, and you can really see different disciplines throughout your life that you go about on a day-to-day basis. So, with that being said, this concludes my INT project. Thank you again for listening. My name is Antwan Bynum. and I'm out.